Prelude, about the Power and Presence course. Welcome to the Power and Presence course. It's great to have you with me. I'm Marcus T. Anthony, the course creator. In this brief introduction, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, what you will find in the program to follow, and make some suggestions about how to best complete the course. The Power and Presence course consists of 10 sessions together with an introduction, conclusion, and this prelude. The program is based on my book, Power and Presence, Reclaiming Your Authentic Self in a Digitized World, of which a free e-version is included with this course. You'll also receive a free soft copy of the Power and Presence workbook. If you find it inconvenient to complete the written tasks in the electronic version of the workbook, you can print it out. Alternatively, a hard copy version is available from Amazon.com, as well as the hard copy of the Power and Presence book itself. I wrote Power and Presence to share some of the key knowledge and understandings I've gleaned over a period of about 30 years in researching and living these teachings. My current professional position is Associate Professor of Foresight and Strategy at the Beijing Institute of Technology Zhuhai campus, a pleasant 1-hour ferry ride from Hong Kong in China. I primarily teach courses in future studies with titles like Artificial Intelligence and the Future of the Mind, Making Sense of the Digital Society, and Leading the Future. In addition, I regularly speak at international conferences and write in future studies and foresight journals. Future studies is an academic discipline that's been around for about 50 years. My specific niche is critical future studies, which is about much more than just trying to predict the future. It's about thinking deeply about how we envisage and plan for the future, especially what kind of futures we might prefer to create. As a result of my thinking deeply about the future, I came to write the book Power and Presence and designed this online course. You see, I wear several hats. I'm not just a practicing academic futurist, but I've also spent 30 years exploring the nature of the human mind, heart, and spirit. Some specific practices I have explored include mindfulness and meditation, inner child and emotional body work, shadow work, and analyses of dreams and visions. The focus of much of my academic work reflects this personal journey, as does the content of the course you're about to undertake. In recent years, as the digital age has morphed into the age of artificial intelligence, I shifted my focus towards how we humans can maintain a deeper and more empowered sense of self and mind amidst the digitization of everything. This course, therefore, represents the culmination of all this introspection, research, and teaching. Each session requires about 45 to 60 minutes of your time, but this will vary according to how much time you want to spend on the written activities. In the first part of each session, I provide a discussion, or exploration, which represents the knowledge component of the session. There's also a meditation, as well as the written task. These written tasks are referred to as activities, and you can find them in the Power and Presence workbook. These may involve written or meditation activities. I suggest waiting at least a day between sessions to allow for incubation of the material, but that's up to you. So, what is each session about? The first session is entitled, Who is Your Deep Self? Here I introduce the 5 pillars of that deep self, which then become the central focus of several of the sessions to follow. In the second session, Welcome to Meme World, I outline what I think are the most important aspects of the digital society that we need to be aware of in terms of how they impact our sense of self and our well-being. In session 3, What is Power? I define the word power and how important an internal sense of agency is. I also reveal why this inner sense of strength is crucial before we can begin to assert power in the external world. The fourth session is called Embodied Presence, in which I discuss the foundation of empowerment, the ability to bring the mind into restful presence at will and to move between the state of presence and active mind as we see fit. The nature effect is the subject of session 5, and here I shift focus to how important it is to take advantage of the wonderful healing effects of simply being present to the natural world, and also how that effect can also be activated even while we're using devices. The following session, the 6th, is called the moment of agency, because in each given instant of time, we have the potential to practice free will, but only if we develop the capacity for conscious relationship with that moment and with our mind. In session 7, we move on to a skill that is vital in our increasingly digitized world, namely digital wisdom. This is your capacity to develop wisdom even as you navigate online and offline environments, because separating the two is getting harder and harder. One of the 5 pillars of the Deep Self is integrated intelligence, and this is the subject of session 8. Here I reveal how an expanded understanding and awareness of your mind and its boundaries can result in a greatly enhanced capacity for intuition and making wise choices. This is an extremely important form of intelligence which, remarkably, most people don't know they have, or if they do, they don't know how to activate it fully. In session 9, I emphasize the vital importance of living your deep self. This includes how to align your actions and behaviors in your everyday life with the values and needs of your deep self. Next, wise actions is the subject of session 10, and here you'll further clarify the goals and behaviors that serve your highest good and your deep self. Finally, that will bring us to the conclusion of this course entitled The Future is Us, where we cast our vision towards the future of our species and planet in general and outline the actions that can help us create desirable futures. I trust that you'll enjoy and learn much from this Power and Presence course. I will see you soon for the introduction.